everyone, I'm Noelle, and today we're going to talk about our real food transition with pantry substitutions for the sweet and salty foods. If you know me at all, you know that I love sweet things and I love salty things, and I have a bit of a sugar addiction. So transitioning to real food has been a bit of a challenge, and it's going to be a step-by-step process. However, there are a few things that you can easily substitute in your cabinet to help out with this. First up, salt. Table salt is awful for you. See link below. There are 3 different kinds of salts that the real food community talks about as real good salts. The first is real salt. Yes, that's the name of the brand. And it is sea salt from Utah, I believe. Yeah. And it's good. It's got kind of a sweet flavoring, and we love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. The thing about real salt is that it has trace minerals in it, and it's not refined, it's not bleached, it's not any of that stuff. Regular white table salt is not supposed to be white. If you can see this is pink with brown specks. Like, this is the real stuff. The other things are real Himalayan salt, which you have to be very specific about brands. There are lists below, and also Celtic sea salt. There's also a brand listed below. So any of those 3 are pretty much equal in the fact that they are real salt. They have good minerals in them, and they're good for you. Now on to sweet things. First off, we've got table sugar, right? That lovely white sugar. Not good for you. This is not necessarily good for you either. However, it is a substitute that will get you in the right direction. This is organic cane sugar. It is a little bit, it's not quite as white sugar. It's a little more beigeish, and it's an evaporated cane juice, but it's organic, so it's a step in the right direction. It's still not the best though, so eventually you kind of want to move away from this. Right now I'm still holding on because yeah, I have a problem, but I'm working my way off of it. The second kind of sugar is brown sugar. So an alternative to brown sugar is organic coconut sugar or organic coconut palm sugar, anything like that. And it's a natural brown sugar, and it tastes a lot like brown sugar. So this would be a better choice than cane sugar, but again, cane sugar tastes more like sugar, and this is more brown sugar. So, you know, one of the very popular traditional real food sweeteners is maple syrup. Pure maple syrup is great. It's, you know, not totally refined. It doesn't have extra additives, nothing like that. This I get off of Amazon. This is organic, and it's about the same price as like Trader Joe's for pure Vermont syrup. I think that one might be a tad cheaper, but I mean, it's in like the 0.001 penny type of things. I get this on Amazon Subscribe and Save just because, well, I don't have to go to the store. But pure maple syrup doesn't necessarily have to be organic. I researched this whole thing, and there's no, organic is the only one that is, you know, certified that there's no pesticides on the trees or around the trees. But it's actually very rare that pesticides are used on maple syrup trees, maple trees to begin with. So, you know, not organic is probably totally fine. But this brand didn't have a non-organic line, so I just got this. Anyways, this is great in all kinds of baking and cooking, and just that little sweet touch that is so great. Another sweetener that many health people use is stevia. Now, there's a lot of controversy around it, so do your own research and make your own decisions. I am not okay with it on a regular basis, but occasionally, it's all right. I actually don't really like the flavor of stevia. It's very sharp to me, and I've gotten some headaches after it, so I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. But this is Sweet Drops. I get these on Amazon. They have, or actually got this one from Thrive. This is the plain one, the unsweetened, not the unsweetened. It's the clear one. I don't know what it's called. The unflavored one, I guess. And they do also have flavored ones. I have their vanilla cream and their English toffee as well. I think that they're better than sugar, but I've also heard people say that when they use this a lot, they started craving sweet things more. So again, take it as you will. Raw honey is, of course, another staple that everybody needs to have. Your local farmer's market, local people is the best kind of honey, but any raw honey is, you know, better than the little bear in the store, because you don't want that. Vanilla extract is another thing that you will find a lot in real food recipes. I make my own, very, very simple. Links are below. You can also find organic stuff in the store, or even alcohol-free versions in the store. Just don't get the imitation stuff, and make sure that it's good quality. On a final note, I do want to mention chocolate. Cocoa powder is full of non-nutritional stuff and just not great for you. Cacao powder, on the other hand, actually has a ton of nutrition in it, and I was really surprised to find that out, but it's really good stuff. It is, however, bitter to the taste, so it's definitely taken my tongue a little bit of adjustment, and I'm still not there. I hate black coffee, but I love coffee. I love sweet coffee. So I used to put regular, you know, Swiss Miss hot chocolate mix, like 2 scoopfuls in my coffee every single day. Oh my gosh, the sugar. So I now make my own hot cocoa mix, and this is 1 cup of pure cane sugar and ½ cup of cacao. And it's not super healthy because, of course, it still has the cane sugar in it, but it's a lot healthier than the other stuff, and I'm trying to wean myself off or put something else in it. I don't know, but this is what I'm using for now. So cacao is kind of the chocolate of the health community. And those are just a couple of substitutions you can use for plain sugar and plain salt when you are starting a real food journey. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.